Hello, everybody. Welcome to the official Sims 4 Adventure Awaits live stream. My name is Shella, and I am joined today by two lovely developers who also worked on Adventure Awaits. I'm going to go ahead and hand it off to them to introduce themselves. Let's start with you, Jill.
Hi, Risshella. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are so excited to show off Adventure Awaits for everybody finally. My name is Jill, and I was lead producer on Adventure Awaits. And joining me, we've got Jessica.
Hi, I'm Jessica Croft as lead designer on Adventure Awaits. I'm so excited to be able to share this with folks. This has been a huge passion project for everyone on the team, and there's just so much here. We'll blow through this hour for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Honestly, we have so much content planned, and I wasn't able to even include all of the points of the pack today because there's just so much to get to. But I'm going to try to hit on the major points that I know you want to see, chat. So we're actually going to go ahead and start off with some build by. That's right. I'm a builder, so I know how important it is to see how the objects interact and stuff. And right here we have a lovely summer camp that I've kind of laid out for us to play in today. At the start of the stream, what do you guys think? First looks? How's it looking?
I love the colored roofs. That's so fun. Whenever I do one of these with a builder or someone that's really good at cast, I realize that I'm not a builder, and all my Sims live in square hovels. This is so pretty.
I mean, these are square technically. They're just fancy squares, so gotta think of it that way.
The technical term is long square.
Rectangle, maybe even. Geometry today in The Sims. Bet you weren't expecting that. But yeah, so I tried to go, this is just my thought process, right? I wanted to make it feel like a summer camp where you're assigned to a cabin and you get that team spirit going on. So we have the blue elephant cabin, the green dinosaur cabin, the yellow bunny, and then the red ladybug. And yeah, just kind of base them off of color schemes. And I feel like that could be a fun little gameplay element if you were to bring your kids here. So, but I will point out, it seems a little empty back here, and don't worry, I didn't forget it's on purpose. I wanted to kind of finish up this summer camp with you guys live, and that way we could kind of talk about what we're placing down and maybe the design process that went into it and the thoughts behind it while you guys were working on it. So let's just start over here at the archery area.
You read my mind, Risshella.
My favorite.
I was so excited when I saw archery in the trailer. I was like, no way.
So I'm an archer in real life. I actually I wore my bracer and my archery glove today just as props.
Lore drop.
Yeah. So no, I'm super excited we're able to get archery in. We've wanted to do it for a while, and I know fans have asked for archery for quite some time. So it's been really nice to get it in here. It's got skill levels, it's got tons of trick shots and all kinds of things you can do with it. You know, an archery competition. And I think the funnest thing we were able to get in that I totally did not expect us to be able to do is bow fishing. You can fish with your bow, and that comes from wanting to make the skill a little bit more useful beyond just hanging out on the archery range.
Rags to Riches is about to go hard. I'm telling you right now. That's gonna be so fun.
It's so cool too when you do bow fishing. I think your actual skill is reflected. So when I've tried it, my little girl is all like, "Haha, look at me go!" It's really cool to do the bow fishing.
Yeah, the skill level. I love the skill level progression because you can see them fail and then go to being a pro. But yeah, so we have this little archery area, and I even put a wall behind it just in case we don't want to, have any accidents. But
it's up to code.
It's up to code. Exactly. We had the little OSHA come in and make sure.
Over here, you'll see 90s camp then.
90s camp. Over here, you'll see we have a swimming pool as well. It looks like a nice pool, but I think maybe we could add a couple of objects here to make it a little bit more fun, including some objects that come with Adventure Awaits. We have some diving boards. So would you guys like to talk about that?
Features.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Are you going to go straight to the high dive? Yeah, go to the high dive.
Yeah, do you think I should include a low dive, or should we just go high dive only?
Add both.
Both?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do both.
And do you want to talk about the diving board a little bit, Jill?
Oh, yeah, I'd love to. So as you can see, we didn't go with just one normal short diving board. We did the low dive and the high dive. We've got unique dives for both of those, also a skill associated with this. So as you progress, you get better success with your dives. Risshella, if you want to show off a few, we've got some pretty magnificent swan dives and others in here.
Yeah, we'll be getting into that. Don't you worry. I want to see some belly flops, honestly.
Yeah, I was going to say, and belly flops. And it's cool, too. So we also, for both of those, we've got different color styles where you can either have like your rustic looking diving board that she's got here that goes really well with camp, but we've also just got your classic metal that goes with, you know, any old normal pool, community pool. Oh, look at that. I didn't even know. Look at that.
There's also like the metal version too.
Yeah,
we have the wooden one for camp, so you got a couple options going on.
I'm pretty sure one of them looks dirty. Like I think the thing that's been so cool about this pack is not only have we like tried to go after a lot of the features that have been highly requested for a long time now, we also were able to give you some optionality. Like it was a surprise that you wouldn't be able to get one diving board in, let alone both the high and the low. So I'm really excited.
I personally love the high diving board. I was so excited to see that, so I'm glad that it's in. And then
I will say, pro tip: if you want to put one of these indoors, you're gonna need a really high ceiling. I see people messing up sometimes.
Really bunking their head and going up there. Yeah. And then I wanted to maybe address like this bad boy over here. I'm pretty sure this is also a highly requested feature. Water slides are so back.
You're the first person to refer to it as a bad boy, and yes, you're absolutely right. That is the baddest boy. We were so excited to get a water slide in this pack. I still can't believe it exists. By the way, I love it.
Honestly, yeah. I could see this pairing well with like other packs, like the splash pad. Imagine making like a full water park now. Like that's where my brain's going immediately.
Oh, for sure. Like I think part of the reason we're able to get such a wide array of things folks have been asking for a long time is one of the central themes of this pack is the getaways / custom venues feature. So we wanted to equip you with new tools to build custom venues and getaways that you couldn't before. So that's why you're seeing things like archery and the diving boards. It's to give you like very different things you can build.
Yeah, and also,
customizing.
And it's also worth mentioning too, even though these activities, yes, are available for children and adults for the most part across the board, we really had our heroes' children at heart as well. So, I mean, who doesn't want a water slide in their water park? So, felt like a good ad.
Oh, absolutely. I'm honestly thrilled to see kids get like some more love because I love playing with children in The Sims and like having them grow up and going on their journey through like childhood to adulthood. So it's fun to kind of have more of like a foundation to help them develop that personality and stuff, which this pack does a lot of. So we'll get into it. Don't you worry.
Yeah, I mean, on that, like, it's not just objects. We were able to add some systems like formative moments that kind of highlights the story of someone growing up and like that coming of age story that you see in media all the time, like the things happening early in life that lead you to who you become later in life. I think we'll play with kids later, right? So we'll probably
we'll get into some gameplay a little bit. We gotta finish up our little summer camp first. So speaking of finishing up the summer camp, we like to address this. Can I be honest with you guys? Special interest moment. I love... No, okay, I won't be honest. Special interest moment. Love being able to display collectibles, specifically fish, and now we can display butterflies in this butterfly atrium. And I would love to hear about what is possible with this based on how skilled your sim is with butterflies and the new Entomology skill. Is that how you say it?
That's how you say it. Yeah. It is the study of insects, I do believe. I could have it slightly wrong. But yeah, this is, I mean, I'm going to say this a lot, but this is possibly one of my favorite objects in the pack. This is kind of it's like a boss level award you get as you level up in the butterfly catching skill. And it's so cool because you get to choose. I mean, so if you've only got a few butterflies in your inventory, or if you only want to show off just one type of butterfly, in the pie menu, you can do that. But you can also say, hey, just put every butterfly that I own in this butterfly atrium, and it's the most gorgeous look, and you can hover on each and every individual butterfly, have their information, they subtly animate in there. It's so sweet. And I couldn't help but notice, speaking of the butterfly collection.
Oh, this?
those cute little squares
this
on your floor.
butterfly right
What's
here?
that?
What is this weird square on the ground?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder. Well, I feel like we all know that there are, what are they called? Like display effects? Is there a specific word for it?
We call them VFX. I think it's like visual
VFX.
effects.
That's the word.
Yeah.
But this one's interactable because you can actually catch the butterflies.
And it's such a cool effect. So as you unlock, if you want to go into build and scroll all the way down, and actually do, by the way, I wonder if I think the ones you place are just a visual touch, but it's still so special. So as you catch each individual butterflies, we've got a lot, by the way. What is it? Like 14 different types of butterflies and moths here. And as you unlock them, as you catch them with your butterfly net out in the world, you have access to place them indefinitely on your lot. So imagine the builds. You can build your own gorgeous butterfly terrariums, atriums. It's so pretty.
I'm excited to make like a botanical garden, honestly, with all of this, and then have the butterflies flying around for people to come see. That would be a fun lot to make.
I want to see someone make like a butterfly conservatory.
Yeah.
It's not going to show until we go into live mode and you can see all the VFX of butterflies flying
we'll see them when we go.
It looks so magical. And I see some folks in chat talking about different camps they can build, like a spellcaster camp. If you want to build that spellcaster camp, fill it with magical butterflies. Like, it's going to look so good.
Absolutely. We're going to maybe see some occult activity later, just little spoiler moments. Anyways, let's address the giant, like, sand lot. What's this? We have a huge feature that just came to the Sims 4 Basescape. We now have playground lots, and with that, there is a modular playground that comes with Adventure Awaits. So I figured we could maybe sit here and design a modular playground for our summer camp that we're going to bring our kids to here in a couple of minutes. So while I'm placing this, I would love to hear more about the thought process and maybe even design process that went into making this like a modular, fun, and interactive little place for our Sims to play.
Honestly, I wish we had Connor. on the line, because this is Connor's baby. Connor's my co-lead on this pack, and one of our veteran designers. This was like the feature that he cared about the most and really fought for, and I think it really shows.
So we can thank Connor for playgrounds, modular playgrounds.
Yeah, you thank Connor for this one.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Connor.
This was absolutely a passion project. But he infused every bit of joy into this. He worked with the team. I have to say another huge shout out to our at the time modeling lead Z. We went into, so for the Sims we've got these things called design review meetings, and normally we just go in there and we talk about the design, folks riff questions. In this particular historic design review meeting, we're talking, and folks were kind of like, yeah, how do we pull it off? How do we do this? And Z was like, hey, you guys mind if I just share my screen? And it was epic. He had prototyped it, like almost the entire system out already. So we got to, in real time, see him build out a gray box modular playground. And of course, a whole bunch of engineering still went into it for like the routing and the portals and everything. But, it was so cool. He just took it out himself to kind of like
satisfying.
Make it happen. Yeah.
And the thing that's like really cool about this is it's not a bunch of bespoke objects that are just on their own. Sims will path through this whole thing. They'll go through the tunnel, they'll climb the ramp, they'll use the slides, you put slides in it, and they'll actually navigate this thing. So if you want to build like a gigantic modular playground, you totally can.
I was just going to stop you there for a second, Jessica. You said Sims, right? So are you implying that it's not just for child Sims?
Oh,
that adult Sims can also go through this?
Yes, they can. Absolutely.
Oh my god, wait, that's something I wasn't expecting. I was like, oh,
sorry,
wow.
I send it and see.
I'm excited. That's a lot of fun, because there's one thing when it comes to like, especially like parenthood and stuff and like parenting, it's fun to have the adults get involved with like the child's exploring and playing and stuff like that. That's gonna be so good for like any kind of family gameplay. And like, I consider myself a pretty huge like family gameplay simmer, so like things like that, little details like that, is really important for me when it comes to like storytelling. So I'm actually thrilled about that.
Awesome.
So I wish I could throw screenshots up on the screen. In development, one of the things is when we're building something, we usually have to start by enabling everything, and a lot of things just won't work very well, and then we'll slowly like narrow in on what we want the future to actually be able to support. So like the very first implementation of this, horses could go up and down the slides, but
I'm sorry, what?
Really fun. Yeah,
Horses.
no, I'll send you some.
Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah,
Wait, you have
the
screenshots? Oh, I'm gonna need to see
We
that.
have videos.
Oh,
We
yeah,
have videos.
Oh! Release that file. I want to see the clip.
It's absolutely nightmare fuel because it's not. They don't go up like you would expect. It's basically a horse that gets crushed into a human rig, and like it contorts and like twists its head fully around. It looks wild.
Perfect for Halloween, is what I'm hearing.
We'll talk after this. We'll talk. After this.
Okay, yeah, we'll catch up. I'm excited to hear more. I think maybe this is probably good. I kind of placed every piece possible, so I feel like I need to call it quits when it's a good time to call it quits. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go on forever. This whole lot will become a playground, and we won't be able to see anything. So, I would say, like at this point, I think that our camp is potentially ready to bring in some campers. I don't know. One of you guys excited to meet the campers?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm really curious who you're bringing.
I know. And
you might recognize them actually.
Okay, now I'm really curious.
That sounds like a challenge. And I will note too, I know Risshella built a really big, really cool playground. You can even build small playgrounds if you want. So that's the whole point of making this modular, is that, I mean, even if you want to, we made some without the tall canopies so that you can build even playground structures indoors if you'd like. So it's really flexible. Yeah, it's super cool.
That's immediately where my brain went. I don't know. All right. Would you guys like to meet the Sims that I have ready to go to summer camp? They're excited, so I hope you are.
Yeah, you've been really teasing this. Now who are these people?
I hope you studied for this test, because I'm going to be testing your knowledge on the Sims and seeing if you can recognize them. All right, let's give a little pause real quick so they don't go scampering off. All right. So you may notice here we have 6 children, and a closer look, some of them look kind of familiar.
Is that freaking child Bella Goth?
Who that? Bella?
That's the
Bella Goth?
Oh, you nailed her! That's awesome!
I think
she's ready.
Yeah.
After 20-something years of The Sims, I think red dress just says Bella to me now, no matter what. If you wear a red dress,
you recognize her in any universe, basically, is what you're saying.
I'm just walking down the street and walk past somebody in a red dress, like, it's Bella.
Bella, where have you been? And then I'm curious if you recognize our other kid right here. It might be a little bit more difficult, but I think the bob might give it away.
Would you be able to zoom in on the blonde's face a little bit?
I recognize that scowl.
Is that Nancy? Yeah, no, is that Nancy? Is it Nancy?
I recognize that scowl anywhere. That's Nancy Landgrab in the flesh. Perfect. As a kid.
I love that she looks mean as a child.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I think I actually gave her the mean trait. Let me look really. Yeah, I did.
Oh, that checks.
Yeah, and she has bad competitive spirit. Oh no.
Oh, that's a good segue.
Learn more about that. Wait, do you want to talk about this, Jill?
Jessica, do you want to speak a little bit about that bad competitive spirit?
Yeah, so
let's leave this open so people can read.
The competitive trait is a much more in-depth trait than the traits we traditionally do. It's meant to reflect the wide array of being competitive. Because, I think when people think competitive, they think sweaty, kind of mean-spirited gamer. And it can be that. And depending on how you play your sim, they can become that. But they can also be a more thoughtful competitive sim. Someone that studies the meta, that reads all the wikis and whatnot about a game. And it's not just games. It's also competitive as it applies to life. You can be competitive in your career, competitive in other activities besides gaming as well. So this one is Santi's baby. Santi's one of our designers. Brought you mold from another pack. If you appreciate that feature, thanks, Santi. Yeah.
Thank you, Santi.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Santi always tends to give 120% as features. So competitive, I think you play a bit, you'll see what I mean.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. And I love that it tells you that her spirit is bad, but it also tells you how to improve it or to make it worse. And it looks like abysmal would be worse, and that's just that's a strong word, abysmal competitive spirit. So I would love to see the far ends of the spectrum on both of that. So I'm curious to explore that in my own gameplay when I get my hands on the pack. So I'd love to learn more and just see. I feel like it could go really bad or really good depending on what you end up as. So I love that. I love that it's a little tutorial tip.
It's kind of cool too. You can kind of drive it on your own. It's almost like you get to make the call on what type of competitive spirit you have.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
I think we all know some competitive gamers. I mean, I'm sure some folks in chat are like tugging the call and be like, "Couldn't be me. I'm not toxic."
Oh, me? Yeah, totally not. All right, well, let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of our kits here. This one might be a little bit harder. Oh no, I spoiled it. Did you see it?
No, I actually didn't. I'll bet you.
Oh, I was so
chat,
fast.
I'll bet
Chat
you chat saw that.
Chat,
yeah.
No spoilers, chat. No spoilers. It was like a gut reaction to click on him.
Your screen's actually tiny on mine, so I couldn't read it.
Okay, good.
And he's got a little bit of a lifeless gloss over in his eyes. Yeah, that's Bob. I didn't recognize him without the beard. That's gotta be Bob.
It is kind of hard.
Okay.
It is Bob Pancake in the flesh as a kid.
It's so good.
It's good old Bob.
With hair.
I think I'm
and then behind him. I think this is just a really good freeze frame for this sim right here.
Oh, that one's tricky.
It is a little bit harder.
Yeah, you know, I think I am like non-ironically faceblind. I have no idea who is this.
Wait, let me give him another second.
Yeah, maybe if you were to move a little bit. Oh, I recognize those smoldering eyes and those wonderful flared nostrils anyway. That's Mr. Lothario, isn't it?
That is. It's hard because he doesn't have a beard yet.
Sorry.
So I get it. He's
I
definitely the cool skater boy.
I don't reckon. If he's not sleazy, he doesn't look like Don to me. So
That's so fair. He's got
a bit of a
I did my best.
Yeah.
Okay, these two are expert simmer mode, so I'm gonna see, maybe chat will get these right, and if they do, I'm gonna be thoroughly impressed because even I don't really recognize them, and they're not like base game townies. So that's your hint. They're not base game townies. They're a little bit more integrated into other packs and stuff. So let's go ahead and start with hello. This lad right here.
Okay.
Might be a little hard with his hat on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try.
All right, I'll give you this one. Brant Hecking. Isn't that a weird pull?
Oh, from Cats and Dogs. Yes. Oh, we had so much fun naming those townies. By the way, Brant and Bront.
Oh, I can imagine.
Am I correct?
Brant and Brent.
Brent. Oh, I think we floated Bront for a moment.
Bront would have been a good one, honestly. You can name their kid Bront.
Yeah.
And then another deep cut over here.
Okay.
We got a confident young lady who might in the future start an MLM in The Sims. I don't know.
Wait a second. Wait. Is that Bess?
Is it Bess?
Your happiness is only $1 away.
Oh my gosh! Let's get that bread! Oh my god!
No,
Bess Sterling?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, that's Bess Sterling. That's her.
So deepest lore.
We know
Bess
her.
Is like one of the first things I worked on when I started working at Maxis on The Sims. My first pack was Eco Lifestyle.
So she's your baby.
That's such a coincidence. Yeah, no.
Me and Jessica. That's the first time we worked together. It was the maker career, right, Jessica?
Oh yeah. I forgot.
And the aspiration. The aspiration.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add on to that and say that was like the first pack I got as a EA creator and stuff. So maybe we all kind of started at the same time. Like, what are the odds of that?
It's Bess Sterling that connects us.
Bess is the connection we needed.
Yeah.
That's
sorry. I'm
all
just
the
blown
kids.
away that you randomly picked like Bess of all the Sims.
Listen, I have a soft spot for Bess. I'll never let anyone know that, even though I guess I am now saying it live on air. She's just iconic. She's always there, always in your DMs asking you to donate.
Just give her some money. It's fine.
Just
give her some money.
Sometimes pays off. Sometimes.
And I just want to know, where'd that come from? What's going on? Imaginary friend moment. So I want to point this out to chat. Brant has an imaginary friend, but no one else can see her when you select any other sim. So that is a feature that comes with imaginary friends. So only Brant is going to notice, or whoever the imaginary friend belongs to is going to notice them when you have them selected. So that's a lot of fun.
And I don't
And
believe we've
that's
shown...
Crafty Kid.
Yeah, I don't believe
we
we've
haven't
shown
seen her.
Crafty Kid in any materials yet. Look at that face!
I love her. The button eyes, the stitches. It's honestly perfect for this time of year. I have to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, she looks like literally a doll that's come to life.
She's a creepy doll.
Creepy doll. I love her hair being yarn. I think that's so creative.
And that's the
so
thing.
Fun.
People think that she would be the evil one. She's not. She's actually the creative imaginary friend by default. You can make her evil if you want. You can absolutely make her evil if you want.
Absolutely.
It's pretty Pegacorn. Don't trust the cute ones. Pegacorn's
Don't
evil
trust
one.
the cute ones.
Like,
I actually have all 4 imaginary friends, so maybe we'll get to see them at some point, but we're going to try to focus on the 2 we haven't seen yet. So the other one would be Wild Child, which is owned by Bess. So we're going to attempt today at camp to maybe bring these imaginary friends to the point of hopefully making them real one day, which is a rumor. I don't know if it's possible. We're going to find out.
I am curious for you folks and for Chad as well. What's everyone's favorite imaginary friend? I think I make no secret of the fact that Pegacorn's mine. I love Pegacorn. I will say if you befriend Pegacorn,
Nancy has Pegacorn.
Yeah,
that's perfect.
Make sure to install some smoke detectors in your house if you have a Pegacorn. Just saying.
No reason.
But what's everyone else's
Be
favorite?
prepared.
Yeah, well, chat answers that. I think it's a good time for us to maybe have these Sims go to camp. So we're going to go ahead and showcase how to set up a getaway with the new Adventure Awaits expansion. So we're going to go ahead and scroll down here on our calendar, and you can see there's an add getaway option here. We're on Sunday, so we're going to just do it right now, but you could select a day in the future if you didn't want it to happen immediately. Maybe you wanted a weekend getaway. But we're just going to do it today because that's what we're doing. We're going right now. And I'm going to go ahead, and I think it would be fun for me to kind of just like be the one controlling and then have both of you kind of talk about the process of getaways, maybe navigating the menu, and potential possibilities that you can do with getaways and the interface and stuff like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think we should tag team this one, Jill, because there's so many questions about getaways and by extension custom menu. So I'll try and clear some of that up real quick. Just on that point, custom venues and getaways are different things. And a way to think of it is a custom venue is just a location. It's a place that something can take place. Like if you want to have, if you want to create your own bar or a venue that, why did I always go to bar as my example?
You all,
every time.
Even a cookie bar.
Every time.
If you want to make your own cookie bar for vampire grannies, you can do that. That's a custom venue. You can set up the behavior of how of who shows up and what they do, hour by time block by time block for that custom menu, and you can just put that in your world, and it will exist, and it's a place you can just travel to, and it's going to be essentially a world building tool for you. If you want to make any custom venue that you've always wanted that we haven't given you, you can do that now. Like, it's a really powerful tool for just expanding your world and world building. Getaways are a kind of events that you can send folks onto to different lots. It doesn't even have to be a custom venue. You can go on a getaway to almost any lot in the world, including residentials. And getaways are more around a multi-day experience that, again, is very crafted like a custom venue, but you can do additional things like have challenges like eliminations. I've seen a lot of people be excited about that, and you can also craft like the cast that goes there as well. So again, custom venues and getaways totally separate. You can totally make a ton of custom venues all over your world without making a getaway. Or if you just want to go visit things and not build out the world and just go on getaways and plan fun trips, then you can do that with the getaway system. So that's kind of that distinction. I feel like I'm rambling here, but there's a lot
doing great.
there.
Honestly, I'm taking notes. I hope chat is too, because this is a lot. It's so much customization.
Yeah, and it is worth mentioning, too, for the grab-and-go players, kind of like how me and Jessica were like, I'm not a builder. If you just want to get to the getaway, we do have 3 pre-made getaways. There's Camp Gibby Gibby, there's Revive and Thrive Athletic Retreat, and then we've got the romance competition at Love Highland. And we really wanted to make sure that this was accessible and grab and go for players. So with those 3 pre-made getaways, it's really like 2, maybe 3 clicks to get there. So you do not need to go into the nuance of customizing. We've got all of your people preset, you've got your roles preset. All you really need to do is just make sure that one of your household members is in the roles slots. And other than that, we've got outfits set for them at camp, all of that type of stuff. You just need to grab and go. So hopefully folks can tinker around with just the default pre-mades first, and we're hoping that's going to start inspiring your creativity on how you might want to remix this. Like, okay, I'm at camp now, but what if I make a clown camp or a space camp? And then what if I start... Yeah,
my nightmare.
I actually went to clown camp when I was a kid.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I have the screen right now on elimination rules and stuff like that, just to show that they're here, but I'm going to be so real with you right now. I don't want to eliminate children at the moment. So we're going to do this later. We have some teen occult sims that we're going to play with and do some elimination stuff later. I think first we're just going to kind of go see what the Getaway camp experience is and have the whole scheduled getaway going on. So let's go ahead and click done, and I had it start now, so that's why the pop-up just happened. And imagine I say I'll join later. No, we're gonna go. Let's hop into our camp getaway. I'm excited. Here we go. It's so cloudy today in The Sims. Oh, they're all in their outfits. Look at that.
Yeah, and I
set up.
Go for it. Oh, I got super excited. Not only are there regular camp uniforms set, our producer Sue set every outfit category for camp too. So they've got their matching jams. You'll see when it's time for them to go do water activities, they all change into their little life vests. It's super cute. Even for hot weather, they've got their own like camp uniforms with the hat to protect from the sun and all of that. So there's a lot of flexibility here. And what's the sparkles? What's going on there?
They're playing hide and seek. So this is the new hide and seek animation, and can I just say, I actually was so like shocked in a good way to just see that the kids will hide in literally like objects you just place around, including like landscaping. This blew my mind that, you know, they can hide in landscaping. I was thinking, oh, there's going to be like a set item you have to place for them to interact with to play hide and seek, but it's totally like random. You don't need to have a specific hide and seek item. It's just they go out and play with what's around them. Yeah. So I love that. I think that's a lot of fun.
I do believe... Oh, sorry, go for it.
Oh, no, go. I was just going to keep yapping.
we all have so many things to say. I was just going to say, I love that they'll pull out a cardboard box if they can't find a place to hide. Definitely not reference to anything.
Oh.
Well, and I do believe, unless you can't find a spot, didn't we use kind of the same logic for ghost possessing things? So, like, they'll hide in beds, they'll hide in pretty much anything they can find, and as a fallback if they can't find something that
if you bulldozer a lot, they'll just pull out a box.
Then it'll be a box,
Oh, we got some archery happening over here. Brant, don't miss. We're all watching. Oh, he actually did okay.
Yeah.
I've seen kids before just absolutely flop. Let's watch Bob maybe.
Oh, and Bob? You can see here the camp counselor is actually doing the mentoring activity. So
that's
for
me.
Camp, yeah, isn't that cute?
I absolutely love that. As if I know what archery is. Like, I guess my sim might. But I'm acting like a purple, but
that's you. Your sim self is a camp counselor.
Actually, yeah, I'm basically
Oh, is that you?
Yeah, cute.
Wolfgang Wilder is here, which I think like he gives camp count, so I'm glad that he showed up, you know.
And it's worth saying, since we're seeing it in action now, there's so much you can customize with the real nuanced behaviors of a getaway. You can set up different roles like camper and counselors, and then have the counselors have a different schedule. So like maybe the campers are like doing archery and swimming, but the counselors are doing things like having a break or like cooking dinner and stuff like that. So there's an ability to have this really intricate dance of different roles doing different things. And that applies, I think, a real subtlety that we haven't touched on is when you talk about the rules that you add can also apply specifically to groups. So there's one called the House of Grudges where folks hate each other. You can make that apply specifically to a group. So you can have a camp where the campers get along fine, but the counselors hate each other.
The rivalry
you can
taken too seriously.
Yeah, like, so with this one, you can make specific, like, you can make the campers hate each other, and the counselors are just trying to pull them apart. Like, there's so many stories you can do with the real nuanced tools we're giving you here.
And I'd also like to point out that I just pulled up this editing tool in the middle of the Getaway. So if you decide to change your mind later on, like maybe something isn't playing out the way you want it to, or you want to add something, any kind of editing that you want to do, you can do it in the middle of the event. So you don't have to like end it, restart it, go through the whole process of setting it up again, which, oh my God, lifesaver. Because sometimes I forget things. I'm like, oh no, I forgot to do this. So love that. Absolutely love that.
Yeah, there was a lot of thought put into the UX flow here to try and make it as seamless as possible. I will say, if you're looking at this and you're like, I am so intimidated, this is so much stuff. If you're trying to make a getaway for the first time, keep it simple.
Absolutely.
If you want to just jump into pre-made and see how they work and how they flow with the ones we've made, that's a really good starting point. You can start by editing those, just get a sense of how the scheduler works. And then, if you want to start making your own, just keep it simple, like only a few time slots, a few rules, and then as you get more confident, like add more and more layers. You can go nuts with this. Like, don't get twisted. You can totally make as complicated a getaway as you can. It's just a little bit daunting if that's where you start. So, tips for folks.
Pre-mades are
nice.
Getaways.
Yeah, and you saw Risshella too. You can edit in real time too. That's kind of how I like to play. Like, ooh, I like this behavior, but what if I added a little bit of this? Oh no, Nigel, I thought you were better at swimming than that.
Apparently not.
My favorite part about any of the visual skills we add is just the failures on them. Yeah. I find them so funny.
No, that's what makes the clips. We love it. Keep it coming. We gotta see Sims fail. Come on. And I also just wanted to point out, because I haven't mentioned this yet, but we do have the schedule on the side over here. Yeah. So if you're ever wondering, like, oh, why are my Sims like only diving off the diving board? It's probably because it's diving time or whatever you set up. So you can come over here and reference it. It's like, oh, it's 1 p.m. So now everyone's going to swap from physical activities over to doing water activities, because I intended it to be that way. And it's just nice to have an idea and also be able to reference what's going on over here.
Yeah, I think one of the really cool things that's not necessarily obvious at first glance about Getaways is it really lets you orchestrate some of those iconic, like, sim moments of, like, 8 people doing something like being a pool together or sitting around a campfire, which normally is really hard to actually set up. But, like, I will fully admit, it's hard to coordinate that many sims. You can kind of do that now with Getaways in a way that's organic.
Let's see if Nancy can nail this. I did a backflip. I feel like that was mean for me to do for her first one.
I believe in her.
she believes.
She's feeling really confident. You got this, Nancy.
No! She did a front.
So you get for being too confident.
That was really bad, actually. I did start a Formative Moments challenge. If we wanted to maybe have you guys talk a little bit about this. Because this is a new feature that comes with Adventure Awaits, and it's definitely something that really enhances childhood in The Sims. So
one of the things we really want to do with this pack is not just give more stuff for kids to do, but more just motivations for playing as a kid. And one of the things we really wanted to capture is, again, I mentioned this before, but those childhood coming-of-age stories you see in media all the time. And Formative Moments are meant to capture the idea of, like, I do something as a child, it inspires me, I get really into it, and that informs who I become later in life. So if you, like, start archery, for example, as a kid, then you might have a formative moment around becoming an expert archer. And if you succeed in that, then you'll be able to focus better later in life. So it's that really organic journey of someone from childhood into later life, which I think is really cool that we're able to do. Yeah. Do you have anything? I feel like I'm hogging the airtime. Jill,
no, I'm listening. I'm loving it. Listen, I can tell you right now, Jessica, that this is the information people want to know, and you're just giving it. So it's really good, because I think
could
Formative
yap
Moments,
for days.
Oh, me too. I think Formative Moments as like a system is probably one of my favorite systems that has ever been introduced into The Sims 4, because it just adds so much storytelling. And then what shocked me in my gameplay is that Formative Moments can happen to adult Sims as well, as like a callback to, oh, I remember doing this as a child. And I think there was even a meta reference somewhere in my gameplay where I had an adult sim who was like, I kind of spawned out of nowhere and can't remember much. Can you help me? And you can go through and like
So
select
funny.
some like formative moments.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens, right? We just spawn in adult sims and be like, go forth, you're here now. And it's like, what was our childhood like? We kind of think about it in our heads, but now we can actually like put it into the game. And I think as like a gameplay like person, that's perfect, and I'm excited to use that tool going forward to like help tell my stories and stuff.
Formative Moments is by one of our super veteran designers, Nick Bagley, a dear friend, honestly, and he's very thoughtful about it. Because like when we were talking about the future, his first question was like, "What if I don't play as a child? What if I was never a kid?" And you know, you've met Nick, Jill. I would fully buy that Nick was never a child. So yeah, there are different tools to try and create those stories if you don't, for example, start your sim as a child.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
yeah.
Nick, we appreciate you. That's a compliment.
We love you, Nick. Well, and also I think what's really cool about Formative Moments too is that the opportunities just really do kind of organically present themselves. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but if you click on the diving board, for instance, you can start the Be Brave in Water challenge or whatever it's called. I probably butchered that, but you can click on the archery target and get an archery challenge. It's really nice that it just is a way to kind of walk you through the new content, as well as if you open the panel, you can have some suggested formative moments that you bring in there as well. So for me, I feel it really pulls me through, and like what you were saying, Risshella, it gives you kind of a narrative to follow, which I don't know, makes it a lot more fun and engaging to play.
Oh yeah, it makes them feel more alive and like gives them some lore instead of just like, this adult sim is a baker and that's it. It's like they had a childhood too, right?
Yeah,
we don't really think about
exactly.
that. We maybe we should think a little bit more into it. I also just want to point out, I love that it's like in a test run of this, it was a beautiful sunny day, and now of course for the live stream it's like pouring rain.
Live
of
TV.
Course this would happen. Yeah. All right, well,
it rains at camp too sometimes. Yeah, let's do some indoor crafts.
Should we look at some indoor crafts maybe? Maybe I can move them indoors. I feel bad. They're just outside getting soggy and stuff.
This is another Santi special, and Camilla, Morgan, they put their all into this skill. So right out the gate, the fact that Risshella is just moving those craft pads from table to table, that makes it so flexible. So it's not locked to just an activity table at this point in time. You can put it on any table surface. You can mix and match, so you can get kind of that setup with a bunch of kids playing Papercraft together. I'm not sure how far up your skill is, but we have so many things you can make with Papercraft if you want to keep
we went hard.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think Bess is actually a little craftier. Let me see. I know I think I had one sim. Yeah, Bella is actually level 10 creativity. Is there something you want me to look for to showcase specifically?
Well, I'd say let's start with just showing some of the cool things that you can do. So for instance, under the origami menu, you can make origami butterflies, you can make little simoleon things simoleon llamas as your skill goes up. Pro tip, Risshella, if you want to make a quick butterfly, let me show you something really cool about those.
Hurry, Bella, hurry.
My favorite of these are all the super scuff chubby animals you can make. They're so cute. There's a very high definition bird you can make. The low poly bird.
A high definition bird? Okay, butterfly made, Jill. What's the tip?
All right, the tip. So go ahead and click on that in the inventory, and you'll be able to enable wall placement. From there, Risshella, you can decorate your wall with butterflies.
Yes!
That was such
I love that.
Bit of.
And you can name it?
Yeah, you can name your butterflies. You can gift them. A lot of these.
Jill.
Name it Jill. Jill the red butterfly. A lot of these interactables, or actually a lot of these Papercraft items are interactable. We have the paper airplane that you saw in the trailer. You can gift a lot of these. We have an array of cards you can make. So you can make friendship cards. If you're an adult with Papercraft, you can make romance cards. All of this stuff. It's a really, really, really full flex. Cootie catcher that tells you fortunes. Yes. I believe it's called the fortune teller.
I always thought they were so cool when I was a kid. I could never make them though. Like they almost intimidated me.
I never knew how to make them, but I really liked them. I would always have my friends make them for me. So. All right, it's campfire time. I'm excited to go out in the rain. Let's do it. This guy is excited.
What could possibly happen? He's like, I've been here for hours, kids.
Oh my god, they're all soggy and sad. Oh no.
Oh, the fire's kicking
up. Everyone's miserable. Yeah, maybe bring out that umbrella.
I will mention though, this might be a good segue. Oh, go for it, Jessica. What are you gonna say?
No, go.
Well, we did actually, because you were saying soggy and sad. We did deliberately put some effort in. If you're on a getaway, you want to enjoy yourself, you want to relax, and maybe you want to have a getaway with a beautiful scenic snowy backdrop, and you don't want to be too affected by the weather effects while you're on that getaway. So we did put some effort in here so that your Sims are not going to get as negatively affected by the weather elements while they're on a getaway as they would normally in gameplay. So hopefully this has tampered down some of the more negative effects, and you get to really appreciate all of the cool visuals that you get with all the different seasons.
Yeah, we really wanted to make sure all seasons were included in this pack visually, but we didn't want the cold weather to kill you. That's what Jill's trying to say, basically.
I set myself on fire.
We leave that to the campfire.
All right, I'm gonna focus a little bit on maybe building some friendship with our imaginary friend here, because I would like to maybe have the opportunity to showcase bringing the imaginary friends to life, which is a rumor that's been going around, and I think we got to get to the bottom of this, because obviously they're alive, right? But what does bringing them to life actually mean?
And that is Wild Child, right? That's our competitive imaginary friend. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's why they're with Bess. Bess, I feel like, gives competitive vibes.
Yeah.
I can see that.
And then we have Pegacorn over here. Let's showcase Pegacorn as well. I know it's Jessica's favorite.
I mean, I feel like having Pegacorn near the fire is appropriate.
Not skilled enough. We still got to work on our creativity. All right, Nancy.
There's a few ways you can actually instantiate your imaginary friend. One of them is working on your skills like you're doing. Another one, which I think is really touching, and I'm glad we were able to do it, is if your sim has really low social, if they're lonely, then that's another thing you can do to allow you to make an imaginary friend. Yeah.
Wait, that's so cute. No, that's good for me. Just a very specific thing that I feel like some simmers might relate to is whenever you're doing like legacy gameplay, you're really focused on your like main sim and maybe don't have a lot of time for other sims. And I always feel bad when my kids get lonely, but it's like I'm grinding out the skills. I don't have time. And now
Corn's got them.
Yeah, maybe they'll be less lonely with imaginary friends. I think that would be lovely. Absolutely lovely. Okay, I think I had one kid here that had pretty high friendship, so I'm just trying to see if it worked out correctly. It might have gotten a little mixed up. Just in the chaos of everything, so let's just see. And while we're doing that, I did want to ask you all if there was a super funny or memorable moment when you were making the pack, or did anything surprise you while you were making the pack, or like any kind of like fun stories to share about the process. I would love to hear. I love to hear that kind of behind the scenes stuff.
I mean, one thing I forgot to mention when we were talking about the butterfly collection, which also, by the way, a good segue, you can, if you don't want to go catch butterflies, you can grow caterpillars from the what is it even called? It's the term is losing me. Butterfly
larva?
The net thing. There's a little incubator. So the funniest thing, when that feature first came about. Yeah, exactly. My kid does too.
Right here. Start raising a caterpillar.
Yeah, so it's good that it's called Caterpillar now. When we first had that line item, like in our feature tracker, for the longest time it was raise butterfly larva. And for the longest time the feature was butterfly larva. And finally our art director, Mike, at the time was like, is anybody going to tell them they're actually called caterpillars? Like, it's not butterfly larva.
Oh my god.
Didn't make it into
I'm glad we got that corrected.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah.
I think that's always fun.
Oh, go ahead, Jess. Go ahead.
I was going to say, the thing I always find funny, and I keep a 4 of these screenshots, so if we can get these on social, maybe we will, maybe not, they're kind of stuff, is all the just hilarious bugs when we're putting them together. So like
love seeing them.
the horse essentially folding in half, going down the modular playground was really funny. Imagining Friends though, on topically, had a really. If you think Imaginary Friends are creepy now, you should have seen them when it was just a floating pair of teeth chasing after the Sims.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I've got lots of videos of that too. That's a good one. That's a good one. And it's funny too, the progression of folks' feelings about imaginary friends. It seems to be consistently like, oh, that is so creepy, to oh, it's kind of cute creepy, to oh, I love them.
I think like some of the imaginary friends, I'm like, oh, I like them, and then there are a couple. I don't want to like name names of imaginary friends. The goofball one, the goofball one scares me. It's just that one in particular. I think the other ones like are a little bit less scary. Okay, well,
Little Monster. You're talking about the orange one?
Yeah,
that one's my favorite.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's okay. No feelings hurt.
It's just
there's
it's fine though
for everybody.
Yeah,
I would probably pick Pegacorn or Crafty Kid personally.
Yeah,
so. Yeah, I love Crafty Kid.
Pegacorn, let's go.
And a quick.
I wanted to ask: are these some new childhood sentiments that were added?
Well, yes, they are.
Yes, we
friend group and
try to read my screen.
Oh, sorry, I forgot it was so tiny for you. I should have said it out loud.
Yeah, we added, we again, trying to do those childhood coming age stories. We've added long-term sentiments. So these are essentially sentiments, relationships that start early in life that carry on later in life as well. And this is just the idea of like, you make besties as a kid, and they stay your besties. Like, well, sometimes you drift apart, but like, ideally you stay besties throughout your life, or a kid that like, pisses you off, pulls a prank on you, is mean to you when you're young, and as adults, do you forgive them, or do you still hate them later in life? That's the one I never forgive, never forget myself.
Oh. No, I was gonna say some of the sentiments are ominous. It's like maybe they'll be friends forever. It's like, what does that really mean? And right now, I just became BFFs with, or Brant just became BFFs with his imaginary friend Crafty Kid. And
fantastic.
We did a special fist bump. So I'm thinking that means we're going to be able to potentially take the friendship a step further and prolong it whenever Brant ages up. So I'm wondering if maybe we want to showcase what that looks like. I'm just going to need a sim to bake a birthday cake.
Yeah, I think Nigel might be perfect for that. Or no, let's see. Maybe you might
I'll wake up Simshella.
It really does look like you. Now that I'm seeing her in the portrait, yeah, that's a good sim self.
I gave her a little Adventure Awaits makeover.
Yeah, I love that.
The only thing that could go wrong is me burning the kitchen down. So let's just hope that doesn't happen. I think my sim doesn't like cooking though.
I always feel weird making myself as a sim. Like whenever something happens, I'm like, I wouldn't do that. That's not really me. I would never.
Oh, yeah, she hates cooking. I did give her that. Oh, God, okay. I don't like cooking, so I was like, yeah, my sim self's gonna have that. And now every time I need to do cooking things, I forget, and it's really inconvenient. I don't know why I did that to myself, so I guess we'll see what happens. Good luck, Simshella.
Is it that way in real life? Because I have to say, if we had a hates washing dishes like or dislike, that would be me to a T.
Let's get that added. All right, don't burn the kitchen down. Come on. Yes. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Let's get some candles on there.
At 2 a.m.? More likely than you'd think. All right.
Well,
Brant, it's time to wake up.
Eating cake at 2 a.m. is not that weird.
He's actually hysterical. Oh, very playful. I was going to say he was hysterical. It would actually be so tragic if I aged him up and he, died immediately. That'd be so sad.
Oh, from being hysterical?
Yeah. Like, uh-oh, there goes my friend.
Why would you say that?
Well, it's The Sims. Anything can happen. Humble Borkna. All right, let's age up Brant.
All right. Happy birthday, Brant, at 2 a.m.
I'm going to give him the new aspiration. Yeah. So maybe we could talk a little bit about that and what that entails, the critter hunter.
Yeah, go for it.
You want to talk about it, Jill?
Oh, no, go for it, Jessica. I think you probably know a little bit more about this one than I do.
I mean, that's what it says on the tin. This is around collecting critters and whatnot.
It is competitive.
Yeah, it's a really fun one, too, to partner up with.
Yeah, I'm looking for competitive. I might just... Oh, there it is. It's literally at the top. I'm just, scrolling like crazy. All right, but yeah, if you wanna elaborate a little bit on the critter hunter aspiration.
Yeah, it's just a really fun way to kind of walk you through all of the, butterfly collections, all the various things you can do around. Like I said, we've got the new bow fishing, so it's just a nice aspiration to get you out in the open, out in the outdoors, and just being one with nature and catching all the cool little collections. All right.
Okay, let's see. Oh, there it is. The magic button. What's this? Offer to make a reel, shall we?
Yes.
Is it time?
Yes.
This will turn the imaginary friend into a real, living, playable sim that joins the household. That's right, chat. He's hysterical. Please just make her real before you die. Come on. Lock in.
Tempting fate.
I know. I'm like, this wasn't in the script, Brent. Come on.
Get a hold of yourself.
Right,
there she is.
Crafty
She's so
kid.
much shorter than you and slightly less ripped now that you're a teen.
I know, right? It's like, when did you grow up? Oh, overnight? Yep, it's The Sims. Oh, come on, Brant. Don't die. There we go!
You're making me nervous.
I'm nervous, Jessica. I'm so nervous.
There she is!
There she is!
She traded her buttons for real eyeballs! Yay!
I have to be honest with you, so cute. Look at her.
She's so cute. All right, shout out to Molly, our producer on Imaginary Friends. She and Morgan made the coolest teen versions of all of these imaginary friends. It really kind of holds on to their spirit. So cute.
Yeah, I love that you can still see the essence of them in there, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Crafty Kid has like a patch on her right arm, and we interpreted that as kind of a birthmark on her right arm.
Really cool birthmark.
When she turns to a real sim. So the team did such a great job of translating these.
And I would just like to ask, I'm pretty sure that the name gets randomized every time. Like, I didn't name Crafty Kid Ashley Root. That's who she is now.
She named herself.
Yeah.
She named herself, and I love that.
And I will say, yeah, you can at this point in time, now that you have made them a real sim, they are a real sim in your household, so you can take them into cast, change their outfit, you can do the change sim interaction on them if you need. So, at this point in time, they're sims.
I also wanted to ask, are the traits always the same? Or are they randomized for the imaginary friends when they age up, if you guys know?
I would assume they're always the same because I know that we made these as fixed sims. I don't want to use too much technical jargon there. But yeah, I'm assuming they're probably going to hold on to the same traits.
Dang, I did not expect her to be mean, but here we are. Oh my gosh. Well, I think this might honestly be a really good segue for us to maybe go into the teen portion of our little Adventure Awaits live stream, because we've kind of seen the childhood into teendom.
Wait, before you move on, is that a blender?
She just casually goes
and
blends
it is
herself
a
a smoothie.
I'm so used to seeing it.
That's the first thing I would do if I was a real person.
So again,
yeah, literally, she spawned in and said, I need a smoothie.
I mean, honestly, relatable. Speaking of objects that folks have wanted a long time, we added a blender.
Yes, we can make smoothies.
I feel like there's a list of objects that every pack. It's like we have that, right? It's like no, we don't have a blender.
Yeah.
So
and there's some really cool creative drinks in here. I would recommend though, just so we can get to the other portion of the stream, we might want to let folks explore on their own with the blender. But yeah,
I also do have blenders at the teen camp too. So if we need to blend, we can do it there too. I came prepared. She just went straight to the blender. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and hop save files. Oh, thank you.
It's so cute. I like that you used the stone wall.
Yeah, it's honestly a beautiful texture. I love the wallpapers that came with this pack.
Someday.
All right.
Someday I'll learn how to build.
Someday? What do you mean?
I keep telling myself.
Why not start now?
Yeah. I try and I try to make my houses not look like just boxes.
A box.
And then they end up looking like several boxes connected to each other. I can't escape the box aesthetic.
A good friend of mine once said, and you might recognize these wise words, but just make the box a fancy box, and then it's a house.
Everything's brutalist.
Spoken like a true architect.
It's a fancy box. All right, so this is a little bit of a parallel sim timeline. These are teens they are the same Sims, or are they? Because in this universe, they're all different occults. So we're going to get a little bit of some cross-pack gameplay going in, and I'm excited to check out how other packs interact with Adventures Awaits. And I'm sure Chad is excited as well, because it's always fun to see that kind of content. And obviously, we do have another extra sim here. This is the other imaginary friend that we have not seen yet. So I decided to bring them to life over in this save as well. So this is the wild child, and actually aged up as Wild Giles, and I was like, that's iconic. I like it. So this is Wild Giles, everyone.
Nice.
So they're the wild child imaginary friend. This is what they look like as a sim.
So
I love how it's translated.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And you might recognize we have the teen forms. We have Teen Don Lothario.
Oh, is that Teen Don? That mop. That's perfect.
Yeah. Look, the beard's coming in. The beard's coming in. He looks more like him.
Yeah. Got the adventure shades.
I see it now. I see it now.
And then we have Teen Brant with the new Adventure Waits hair.
He looks more like himself now. Yep. Oh, yeah,
I had to do
absolutely.
It. I had to do it. That's Teen Nancy. I had
nice
to do it.
choice of hair.
I love her look. I love her fit.
Yeah.
And then we have Teen Bella.
Cute.
And cute. Teen Bess.
Oh,
using the new Adventure Waits hair. I think she looks so good with it, honestly.
Yes.
And then Bob, I have to be honest, it's just Bob.
It's just Bob. Yeah.
It's just Bob. Is it?
Eternal.
Bob is a fairy.
Oh my goodness! What kind of wings does he have?
I took a page out of Dr. Gluon's book. I saw him make Bob with tiny wings, and I was like, yeah.
So
yeah.
Honestly, I don't know what I was expecting from Fairy Bob, but I think he nailed it.
Yeah, I feel like that's him. Do you want to try to guess what occult everyone is, or should I just give you the reveal?
I don't know. That's kind of fun.
I would peg Bella as a vampire.
I was too.
I would be disappointed if she's not.
Oh.
Didn't she possibly get abducted by aliens?
Oh wait.
There's speculation.
Okay, yes. I forgot Bella Lore. I'm
gonna vote alien, and I'm kind of cheating. I'm kind of
vampire.
I'm kind of cheating because Rishella's like, oh yeah, vampire. I'll bet she's an alien.
No, she gives vampire vibes, so we all know Bella Goth would be an alien.
Okay.
So she is an alien. She is. Where's her alien form?
Jill 1, just
alien Bella. The scores are in.
Oh, cute.
That's alien Bella.
Yep.
And then we have Don Lothario. Honestly, not to be mean to Don Lothario, he got whatever was left. He's a mermaid.
Okay, that's.
I was gonna assume he was a werewolf.
You would think so, but I think werewolf actually fits our dog lover Brant a little bit more.
Yeah,
so Brant is the werewolf of this one. And then
I think this has gone all wrong. I think I would have guessed vampire over and over and over again. For everybody.
No, it's fine. Here's the thing. This is only one parallel universe. Maybe in Jessica's parallel universe, Bella's a vampire. So it is what you make it, right?
All right, so
and then we have Nancy.
Yeah,
Nancy
is Nancy the vampire?
She's gotta be
Nancy's the vampire.
Okay.
Nancy's the vampire. And then we have who's left?
Bess.
Bess.
Okay, so
Bess is the
left?
spellcaster.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, so she's got some magic abilities.
Yeah.
And I know it looks like super dark, but we're gonna go ahead and send them out to their getaway right now, I think. Let's not waste any time, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go right now, and we can talk a little bit more about the elimination, because here's what I'm thinking. We're going to send them to camp. Chat wants to see elimination. We're going to give chat what they want. We're going to give them elimination. It's going to be skill-based elimination. Okay. So what that means is if they don't build enough skills, they will get eliminated by the next morning. So I'm trying to figure out, I think it's, which one is that? Is it player choice?
I think it's skill-based elimination is the one. Is it towards the top there?
Is there skill-based elimination?
Yeah.
There's cooking skill,
there's survival of the fittest. I think. Oh no! You know what I was going to do? I was going to do player choice elimination, so that way we can choose which sim gets eliminated every day. I think that's the one that I was going to do.
Got it.
Got it. And then we also have activity shuffle, which is something we wanted to touch on because my idea is that every day there's going to be a different skill challenge that the sims are going to have to compete in, which we could do activity shuffle for. But for the sake of like this stream, I want to make sure we showcase like specific things to do with like occults. We have a couple of the new skills that come with Adventure Awaits. So I want to make sure that I have those skills specifically. This is more of like a chaos mode, which it could just be anything and everything. So we're not gonna do that one today, but just know I want to. I'm gonna be doing that one really soon. So
it's a little bit
very,
more
very excited about that.
Yeah. On a stream,
absolutely,
it's a
absolutely.
bit more challenging. Yeah.
I was
gotta rein it in a little
activity
bit.
Shuffle live.
I know, but what's good about it for your own game is that it really mixes things up a little bit, literally. So you're not doing the same mundane tasks every day. So every day, maybe on Tuesday everybody goes swimming. Maybe on Wednesday everybody goes to find axolotls. Who knows? There's
that'd be such a random one.
I know, right? But that's the thing. It really mixes it up a little bit.
Absolutely.
So a couple other things while you're setting this up. You also make these recurring. So like we really wanted to capture the story of person goes to the giant gym like every like Thursday and Saturday or whatever. You can do that with recurring Getaway. You can also send like a sim to like grandma's house, for example, on every Friday or something like that if you want. Just want to make this tool as useful as possible for folks.
Yeah, I love the versatility for it. You can just have a simple relaxation type getaway, a book club even, or you can have like some kind of like survival show, like knockout elimination. Like it could be really intense like that. So I love that versatility.
Yeah, if you want to do something like really grounded, you have the ability to make a residential getaway as well. If you want to do if you want to turn your sim's house into a B&B, for example, and invite guests over, make a little bit of simoleons that way, you totally can.
Yeah, and that's where it's actually worth mentioning too. I'll let you choose your roles here. But Risshella was also hovering on the pre-made template. So in addition to, we've got 3 actual pre-made venue lots that we have created, custom venues. But also we've got schedule templates that you can choose from. So B&B is in there, for instance. So you've still got some grab and go kind of mid-level opportunities there to get you a prefab schedule that you can kind of noodle and make your own too, which is really cool.
I'm just going to scroll through this as well, because I know this is definitely, Kat's going to love this, because we get to see all of the activities that are possible with Getaways. So take your screenshots. This is everything.
It's
going to be so much fun. And I'm honestly excited. We're going to be doing a lot of like the occult-based ones today, obviously, because that's the kind of camp I'm going to be running. But there's so much. I'm going to go really fast here because it's honestly longer than I expected. It's like so much.
And if you do find yourself overwhelmed, there are some tabs up in the top. Yeah, there are some tabs up in the top, so you can kind of filter down to skills and social type things too.
We'll call these the occults.
Oh, you picked Jeb? Yes.
Yeah, I feel like Jeb makes a good host.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, we're going to have all 8 of them. All right, let's get them. I'm going to sort by my household just to make it easy. Okay. Their criteria is going to be, doesn't matter, it's all filled. And then I'm going to have specifically occult activities going on. So let me see. I think that's, oh, yep, there we are. Mischief and Mayhem. We're going to cast spells, use alien powers. We're going to get crazy up in here.
If it's not clear, if you set like a certain number of sims and you don't manually fill them all out, it will try and pull upon the criteria you've set to populate the getaway with sims as well.
Yeah, so you could have like one sim going to camp and then just want random townies coming in with specific criteria, so you don't have to like make every sim going to camp.
Specifically, yeah.
All right, that looks good to me. What could go wrong, right?
Oh.
Nothing.
I don't foresee anything going wrong, actually. I think this will be fine.
Mayhem, no.
Okay, we're going to start the day probably... Oh, 6 a.m. so early to wake up. Let's do 10 a.m. We'll have food, I think. Right? Maybe eat, cook and eat, I suppose. We'll put as our activities.
While doing other occulty things.
Yes. Well, I'll probably have them not do their main chaos activities. I think at breakfast we should be chill. You know, like maybe not start a food fight or something like that. So let's just eat and do some cooking in the morning.
Cool.
And then so what I'm doing right now is doing a completely custom preset. So instead of choosing one of these like pre-made ones that are laid out for you, I'm totally customizing it this time, which is kind of exciting. I have to be honest with you.
And if you leave a slot just empty, that's free time then, since we'll just do whatever.
Mm-hmm. After breakfast, what do you think we go straight into occult chaos? Because I'm down for that. Yeah.
I think
so. I think it's time. Cause mischief and mayhem.
Spells.
That will be our at noon.
Cool.
We duel.
Yeah.
And then the host is just going to be friendly and clean, I guess, the whole time. Jeb's going to be just cleaning up the mess.
Yep. Don't mind me.
Poor guy. I feel bad for him. Okay, let me minimize this.
This is going to be wild.
I'm honestly a little nervous.
I need to make like a lot that's like also all Murphy beds on top of this, and just to see who survives.
Oh my god!
Give them all the chase by death trait from Life and Death.
From Life and Death.
Good luck surviving.
Near and dear to my heart.
Yeah.
All right, let's maybe do some like water stuff, because Camp Geeby Geeby is on the lake, so I feel like water activities would be a lot of fun.
We got kayaking. Lots of water activities they could do.
Probably just keep mischief and mayhem in there because that's the vibe. And then what else do you guys think? I guess this could be this is what we're going to customize every day, like the specific daily challenge. Mm-hmm. So maybe the first day, I do have a bunch of grills lined up because I think lots of things can go wrong with grills. So
just
maybe
chaos.
Yeah, maybe we can do some grilling.
You're making me want to see like a getaway that's like everything that can kill you in the getaway. So it's just like Murphy beds, telescopes, grills,
I think
pools.
there's definitely a couple of simmers that are inclined to chaos that will be setting that up. I can guarantee it. So,
and I had never thought of that approach, but really, the first thing I'm going to do is, I'm a horror fanatic at heart. So the first thing I want to do, given that it's October, is make some sort of a horror camp, and I never even thought about going that approach by like setting up the Murphy beds and everything. You know
what would be even more like business savvy is just combining this with like Life and Death, the Reaper career, and you just need to collect grapes and souls. Yeah. So why not just have your lot be a death trap and invite all your friends over?
Life and Death is definitely really near and dear to my heart, so like no complaints, definitely do it.
Oh, absolutely. I'm honestly really excited to see all of the kind of getaways that people start to make, and I'm really excited to see what the community does with this. So all right, we're gonna go to sleep after this.
There's so many cross-pack opportunities with Adventure Awaits that I'm really excited to see just the crazy combinations you guys do. Also, it's worth saying the custom menus are shareable in the gallery, so like you can whip up some really wild custom menus and share them to your friends and fans.
Yeah, that is actually a really good point. It's kind of like lot traits, I guess I would compare it to from like a simmer side of thing. Like you can have set lot traits to a specific lot. You can also have a set getaway to a specific lot. So if you have like a getaway that has or a lot that has a specific getaway purpose, you can assign the getaway to that lot and upload it, and it will save your custom like getaway stuff. So it's actually really cool.
The only thing that does not get saved onto the gallery with custom venues is just the rules and when it starts and where you want to have it. So really all of the schedule that you're setting up here, if you want that to just be inert with your custom venue, you can put that on the gallery and players can just pull that down, put it on any lot they want, and then if they want to, up the stakes, they can add rules for a getaway.
Yeah, it's worth noting, just because like I'm sure this is going to come up when you set up a custom menu. It's different in Getaway in that the schedule is not going to be visible. Just like if you go to a sim, it's always bars. I'm just going to use bars as examples. If you go to like the sim bar you crafted with like patrons show up at a certain time and do activities, that's not actually going to show up. It's just they're going to do that in the background. Just like if you were to go to a bar that we authored.
I did a little last minute live stream change. Nice. I think this will be more fun. We're gonna do a popularity elimination. So it's going to be automatic, and
Okay.
it's going to be really hard because the goal is to befriend the other occults is how I have it set up. But they're
interesting.
actually
Do you
going to be
really-
fighting each other.
Do you want to add extra chaos?
Yes.
I'd say add the
Sure.
House of Grudges. Add House of Grudges so everybody
House of
hates
Grudges?
each other.
Okay,
They've got
everyone hates each other.
They've already got it against
So
them.
it's literally going to be the bar is on the ground for friendship. And lowest, we can also change the elimination. So lowest progress or lowest score. Honestly, I kind of like lowest score because then we don't have, because I feel like progress is a little bit hard to keep track of as the day go on.
Yeah.
But score, we just see what it is right there. So we're going to do that. And yeah,
And
let's
again,
do
you're
it.
seeing
I'm
some of the
so
flexibility.
excited! This is going to be so fun to test.
You're seeing some of the flexibility we tried to add to the system. You can have it track like whether or not they're friends with each other or whether or not they befriend a host. So if you look at that in context of, say, a romantic show, I'm not going to name examples, but like those are two distinct styles of show you can create from like that optionality there.
Poor Jeb. He's probably like, how did I get this job?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they're already being mean to each other. It's perfect.
And it's so funny too. You'll see at Love Highland when you test that out, everybody's got the like at the higher level, they've all got the be flirty thing infused in their role. So they as soon as you load in, everybody's like hoo 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 la la, it makes it really fun to play.
Dawn has an irresistible crush on Wild. Wait.
Oh, of course.
That's not your... Yeah, whoa, that's crazy. Dawn's already getting started.
Dawn,
5
you
seconds.
behave.
Come
I
on,
mean,
Dawn.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I think I'm going to just kind of fast forward until we get started. The first thing of the day is cooking at 9 a.m.
Okay.
Bella has a crush on Bess. Oh my god, it's happening. It's happening. Sims are simming. This is what I want to see. I also did want to give a shout out to Griffey, who built this lot. I just added a couple Halloween decorations here and there, but at its core, it is mostly like 100% their work. And yeah, I just think it's a beautiful camp. And it looks amazing. I did add a little dueling center in here, but everything
I
else,
don't
all
remember
Griffey.
that.
Look at this. Isn't this intense?
That's a little new, yeah. Oh, but
And then I
Griffey,
put little
you
chairs
knocked
around
it
the
out
fire.
of the park with this. Yeah. Oh, cute.
The decorations are so cute.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, we're going to use the Halloween stuff. And then just did a little decor in the cabins. Nothing too crazy.
Aw, that's cool.
Yeah, Griffey really nailed the camp vibes, but also
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
you really nailed the decorations here. This does feel
Aw,
like what a camp might
thanks.
look like if someone tried to gussy it up for Halloween.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. There he goes. Be free, Dawn.
Oh, Dawn!
He's in the water. Wait, I want to see what happens if I have him kayak.
Oh yeah, we added kayaks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, kayaks
Yeah,
are new.
kayaking.
Check it out. Let's not wash over that.
There's so much new stuff in this pack. You'll just like mouse
Yeah, he
over
uses his
something and
legs.
be like, "Oh wait, that's new."
Yeah, it's just like you're used to seeing it for so long. You're like, wait a minute.
And while
All right,
he's...
Dawn's going to go out kayaking.
And you might want to swing your camera around. The scenic view in this neighborhood
Oh.
is so gorgeous. This is the same neighborhood that's got that iconic geyser and everything. This is the Wanderwood Wilds neighborhood, I believe, and
Beautiful.
it's just gorgeous. And there's so much like interactivity to do around here. I love this neighborhood.
Yeah, maybe we can go peek at the geyser while they're kind of just getting settled into camp over here.
If we're lucky,
There
we're
she
blessed.
blows.
Yeah.
It's really stinky over here, though.
Yeah.
I do have to warn you, it's like-
Our
Look at that.
environment artist did such a good job with that sulfur. Oh my gosh, I love the iridescence. So cool.
You know, maybe it's
Oh,
just
absolutely.
me, but whenever I see the geyser, I think it looks like an apple fritter. I don't know why.
Oh,
It kind of
Now I'm
does,
hungry.
doesn't it?
Now I'm hungry.
Yeah,
It
I
looks
can
like a
kinda see
glazed
that.
apple fritter. Yeah.
yeah. No, I can kind of see that. Eliminated
Oh,
already,
eliminated!
Bella!
Yes! Yes, yes!
Oh my god! I
Wait, who?
forgot that the elimination happens at 11 a.m. every day, and it's only been 2 hours. Bella literally already eliminated. That's so sad.
You know, it
Oh, no,
happens that way
Bella.
on some of these shows sometimes.
Yeah, you walk in and immediately
Like,
get
we just
eliminated.
got here.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Bella. You're gonna have to go.
Oh, Bella!
Get back in the ship.
Dang. The next elimination will happen tomorrow at 11 a.m. Okay, well,
Well, you
Glad
want
I'm
to
not
show
Bella.
elimination, and there you go.
Oh, Bob is really sad about it.
Oh,
He's like,
because you made friends?
Bella's gone. Yeah, I think so.
Aw.
It's really sad.
All right, settle down there, buddy. You only knew her for 2 hours.
I know, right? It's been like 2 hours. Calm down. Maybe Bob
They
can make a
neighbors
smoothie to
in
cheer
real
up.
life, too? You could kind of tell the
There
story.
he
This
goes.
is where they met. When they were teens at camp, and she was that alien.
They met at
and got
teens
eliminated.
in a cult
Yeah.
camp.
Yeah, and he was making his
Nice
dangerous
spinach smoothie to bring up the
Yeah.
mood.
Ooh.
I don't think
I
that'd
don't
bring up
think you
anyone's mood, to be honest with you.
I don't think you have, and well, maybe you do. But part of the reason we added blenders also is we added free weights and spinner bikes, just a whole bunch of gym stuff this time
Yeah.
around. And the smoothie was a natural fit
Yes.
with that.
And that's also another really
there's
cool.
a beautiful lot, isn't there?
Yeah, that's the Revive and Thrive lot in. Oh, Jellyfish
Purge
Junction,
sequence
I believe.
activated. What is this? He's scared because it's rapidly making its way through his body too rapidly. Oh!
Oh, yeah, the
Oh.
smoothies,
Another Connor special.
that face. The smoothies have fun effects.
Nancy Landgraf just sanitized the group fridge. Why did
She
she
would.
do that?
She would.
Oh my god, they're in there on the
She's cleaning
toilet.
the toilet.
No,
Oh,
she's
no, is she
pranking the
cleaning?
toilet. Why is she doing that? I guess
Mischief
it is
and
Mischief
Mayhem.
and Mayhem hour.
Yep.
They're
Yep.
sabotaging everything. Okay, I'm gonna have some of them come down here and fight. All Getaway Sims here. Bring them around, Nancy. I do like that option to like be able to just call all the Sims to one place.
Yeah, it's handy.
It's the I got a text, except Sims version of that. Everyone come over here.
And it's cute.
We're gonna
with the
start doing some
eliminations,
fighting. Yeah, I'm glad we got one like right away, but not glad for Bella, I guess.
too.
Kind of.
She could have been so much more.
Jill,
Could've.
we added the Bagheads and Eco Lifestyle too, right? Isn't that also from our first
Yeah, that
podcast?
Yeah,
is.
that
Oh,
was-
I didn't even make that
Yeah.
connection.
Jessica, that was kind of like our first conversation was around the bag for the aspiration. Now that you mention it.
Yeah, I think it was something around like, isn't putting a bag on someone's head like illegal?
Yeah, and I was like, no, you don't physically put it on there. It's a buff. It's a buff. Yeah. It's a
Oh
historic
my
moment.
god. I feel like by the end of this, I didn't really think this through, but every toilet is going to be pranked and exploding. They're just going to be miserable.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, Bob just sabotaged the shower. Okay.
Okay.
And Brant
okay.
and Wild now despise each other. Okay. I want to look at
Yes.
relationships really quick and
T. Oh my gosh. That happened.
how did Bella get eliminated?
She must have been in really bad shape.
Oh wait, it's just Nancy. Really? I think Nancy's gonna get eliminated next.
Oh.
That's a bummer.
Things have escalated quickly. I think Bella.
Oh,
is
absolutely.
Bella's only in good shape with them because she got eliminated so fast.
That's true. She didn't even have time to build like negative skill or anything. Oh my god, they are going to town with this mischief. Okay, wait. I might need to edit this. That's kind of crazy.
I was gonna say you can if you want.
See, that's the good thing. You can just go in and be like, actually, maybe let's
Let's be a culty.
let's just do occult stuff. Let's stick to casting spells.
Oh,
I want to see Bess cast some spells, maybe. All of them are gonna. Oh, Getaway enemy. The Getaway may be scenic, but it just turned into a battleground, and Bess is ready for round 2. That sim knows what they did. Oh.
I mean, I like the story we're telling of Bess here. They seem like the villain probably of the show.
Oh, absolutely.
She's just mad because the sink got pranked.
Keep those fangs away from me. Oh, Nancy just tried to drink Bob's blood, and it did not go well. Now she's gonna go do it to Jeb. Nancy.
This is what you wanted. You didn't want them to
This is what I wanted. I'm acting shocked. I'm like, oh, why are you doing that? When I'm like the one who literally was like, do it.
Yeah.
I'm the Kermit in the hood over the shoulder. Do it. All right, let's see. Nancy, are you going to be successful? Meanwhile, Dawn is like majestically swimming in the
Yeah. He's just living his best life.
This is crazy. Okay, well.
It looks like Don, or not Don, looks like Jeb was cool with it.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's one way to put it. All right, we're gonna be getting to our grill challenge soon, and I think that's
cool.
actually where the real damage is gonna be done.
Oh, there's all your grills.
I was thinking, yeah, I lined up like 4 grills here. I was like, excellent. What could go wrong? All right.
Oh, is this a good moment to mention that slide over there, that rickety rusty slide in the corner?
Oh, yes.
If you happen to have seasons, did you know if it's hot out, you could actually burn your biscuits if you go down that slide, just like real life?
That is actually, I have memories of just not pleasant experiences with this slide. Like, this slide is in my past. Like, it looks very accurate. Yeah. If you know, you know.
Your sim will catch fire. If they get out.
Oh! Yes. Yeah. That's a big jump from burn your biscuits to catching fire. Like, literally?
It's literal. Yeah, it's another Connor special.
Yep.
Also, we added slides. We added presetting slides.
Yeah,
we had so much stuff. I forget to mention things.
There's so many things. It's like, also. Yeah, no, there's just so much in this pack. And I did set it to summer to see if we could get it to be hot, but as you saw, it's just been rainy and cloudy. So I really love that. I was going to try to show it, but, you know.
Oh, but I think they're starting to get in place with their grilling. Are they getting in place?
Oh, it's grilling time.
Yeah!
Here they go.
Wild Giles, what was his name again?
Wild Giles or Wild Giles and Crafty Carrasco.
Nice.
There we go. All right. Let's just hope no fires get set. Okay, you passed.
All right.
Where's everyone else? Why aren't they coming over to grill? Are you too good for the grill? Oh, no, he's on his way.
Good. I didn't realize that our notification wall full is the same color as there's a fire.
Oh, yeah, no. It's been that way forever, and every time I see this, I freak out. But I'm like, oh, it's just notifications.
Da-da-da.
Absolutely. All right.
Nancy.
You guys are having too much success. I want to see more flames. What's going on here?
Grilling burgers in a swimsuit. That looks uncomfortable.
Yeah, honestly. At least they're going to have good dinner tonight, if you think about it. I did want to ask if there was any, like, activity or getaway specific thing you would like me to add into the schedule for the next sim day, something you want to showcase. Because I'm open to anything, honestly. This is just a chaos occult camp. I even have like pumpkin carving set up here if we wanted to do that. I was like, 'tis the season.
There's one thing. So there's two things. One of them is probably a lot more adventure awaits and probably more behaved. Is at the actual Camp Gibby Gibby, when it's the activity slot to go do water activities, it looks majestic. You've got everybody jumping off the dock, they're riding around in their kayaks. So water activities is a fantastic one for this lot, but also I tinkered around myself a little bit with singing and using musical instruments, and that might be something that's kind of hilarious. That's
oh my god, what if we do karaoke tomorrow?
It's kind of hilarious. Karaoke would be fantastic.
Karaoke and music?
I've tested it. It's really funny.
All right. Let's just set up a really quick karaoke thing.
I'm not sure it fits the lot. I'm trying to think of things we haven't shown that are new, because there's just so many. We added an in-ground hot tub with this one.
Yeah!
I saw some posts associated with it.
It might be
I think it's on the Love Island lot, right?
It is.
Yeah, it's in the Love Island lot.
Yeah, and JJ Bink did an amazing job building like a foundation over...
It's my favorite lot.
What's that?
That's my favorite lot.
Yeah, it's my favorite lot. That hot tub that goes in the ground, in the deck. It was beautiful.
Yeah, I could honestly show that, even though it might look a little bit weird just on this lot because it's not prepped for it, but I can at least showcase the hot tub because I think that'd be cool to show.
Yeah, it's just a little bit tricky without a foundation, I think, because water lots have that, that lower level restriction, but you might be able to place it.
Well, I mean, I could just put it in the earth.
Yeah, there you go.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of those ones when we were like looking at the feature list. I was like, just a hot tub in the ground. Do people really care?
Oh, there's like natural.
And then I take it all back because when I saw it, I get it. It looks so much bougier when you see it.
Yeah, there is this like stone swatch which I think looks good in the ground. Yeah. You could like put some plants around it, and then it kind of feels like a little watering hole moments. that's
and it's
fun.
going to do such cool things for people's just regular household pool builds, you know, because it's not 1986 anymore.
Oh, I saw a fire. I got excited. It was
and then it was gone.
Is it torches?
Where are they all running to? Oh, they're still going to keep grilling,
they're
I
ready
guess.
to grill, yeah.
Oh, fire hazard.
Oh.
Has Crafty's bad luck struck again? Oh, you have bad luck? Let's keep grilling. Don't you want to make more?
Let's tempt fate.
Let's see if we can start a fire. I don't know if we'll be able to. It's like always when you want a fire to start, they're like, actually, I'm a pro chef. And then when you're just getting started in your new legacy, they burn the house down and you're like, we can't afford it. Always that kind of timing.
I remember doing this with Morgan Henry, another one of our producers, and like in the process of like 5 minutes just talking about what we were going to do, 2 of our Sims died from fires and from cold, and like one of them got hit by a meteor.
That's absolutely wild. We could also, if we wanted to, since Bella's been eliminated, if we wanted to, we could have Bella maybe take a walk around Gibi Point or some of the other neighborhoods too. If there's like a place in particular or a lot that you definitely want us to like check out with everyone, we could do that at any point.
Yeah, I'd say it might be a really good moment for us to hop back up to the map and just take a look at probably Revive and Thrive in Jellyfish Junction, and we gotta look at Love Highland in Crystal Valley. We were really selling up the in-ground hot.
Oh, she didn't go home. She's just camping out in the woods. They like kicked her out and were like, you can't sleep here.
Yeah,
no, but
and that's
we
pro
can
tip. You can go ahead. Yeah, you could tell her to go home with the go home button.
That's so mean. They're just like, no, you can't come in.
Get out of here.
You're ousted.
All right. Jellyfish Junction, you were thinking?
Yeah, that's the
We could go to the retreat.
Mm-hmm. The Revive and Thrive.
Hopefully it's not raining.
Say it.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it will be. With our luck, it's going to be raining. It's also like 9 p.m., so.
Oh, beautiful.
Perfect timing. Yeah. All according to plan.
But like Jessica was saying, this is our place to showcase all of the really cool new fitness activities that we added in here. So we've got free weights, we've got spin bikes, depending on the activity time. It's really cool to see everybody kind of all go into the spinning bike area and do their spin class. Everybody's pulling free weights. Yeah, it's really cool.
I love the A-frames. Kiwi Sims Kate did such a good job with this one.
Such
Kiwi
a good
Sims
job.
Kate. Amazing.
But
just
again,
take a little look.
Like one of the visuals that I saw it, I'm like, okay, we're on to something. This Getaways thing, it's working. Like, this was a good idea. Was when I saw like just 5 Sims doing a spin bike class together, and then like 3 more Sims were like lifting weights outside. It's like, okay, this looks like a gym. This is like a fully realized
like they're all
Sims
actively
gym.
doing things.
Yeah. So.
Well, and now
honestly, now
that's a lot of
between like the blender and the spin bike and the treadmill and the weight machine and the free weights, you have almost everything you would want for a gym, which I think is super cool.
I'm calling someone in at 10 p.m. to help Bella Goth with the spin class. Alien Bella Goth who has to pee, by the way.
Yeah. And even aside from getaways, now with the Getaway planner, you can have like your recurring, I mean, every Thursday night you go to the gym with your besties or something like that at a regular gym. That would be super cool. Because you don't have to have the custom venues, I guess is what I'm saying, in order to plan a getaway there.
Yeah, you could plan it at home, like wherever your Sim's living.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, Bella.
You just started, girl.
Yeah, I think it's because she doesn't have any fitness skills, so I assume as her skill goes up, she'll get a little bit more stamina on the bike. Oh my god. I did want to see if, I think the eliminations are going to happen at 11 a.m. in the morning, so maybe after Bella's spin class, we could pop back into the occult summer camp and see which Sim gets eliminated after the day of chaos, because I am curious about that.
All right. And it might be a good opportunity, too. I saw when you jumped into build mode, you were able to get the sunshine going. It might be a good opportunity to even kind of go back into build and zoom out to show everybody Jellyfish Junction, because this one's got some gorgeous scenic views, too. This is a cool
let me go ahead and do that. All right. Let's turn the lights on.
Yeah. Awesome job, Kiwi. Kiwi seems good. That's awesome.
this one has such a cool like lighthouse trail as well. Like your Sims can kind of go up the
Yeah.
left over there and go all the way out to that lighthouse, which is really, really cool.
I love
And
this
they-
world. I say that of every world that my team works on, but this one's my favorite for now.
Beautiful.
Zoom in on that little
Favorite
metal
until the
kiwi.
next.
Isn't it so cute?
Yeah, this is so adorable.
And that is an open street modular playground that we placed. So we've got a few of those placed around the world as well. So even off-lot modular playgrounds is pretty cute.
And I love the little
True.
jellyfish lights too. I think
Yeah.
that's like a fun little
There's
fun
a
little
lot of-
touch.
There's a lot of lore around jellyfish in this world, and particularly in this neighborhood. Like, the back history is that this used to be like a jellyfish fishing town, and so they've, part of it's all rickety and broken down, but they've, the artists have taken it back over, so now it's kind of a tourist trap.
Yeah, I love this area. Like
Yeah,
this
super cool.
specifically, like this mosaic is so cute. Honestly, good
cool?
for screenshots. Love that there's an easel there and a little garden and stuff.
Yeah. And then you'll see butterfly
Absolutely
topiaries.
stunning.
Yeah.
Don't want to give away too much though. I think the fun of getting a new pack is exploring. So we won't show everything. We'll leave a little to the exploration. All right, let's go back to the occult summer camp and have them wake up and see which one of them won't be returning. Dun dun dun. Gotta love an elimination.
Who goes home?
All right. There we go. Good night, everyone. They're gonna crawl into
right.
bed because sleep time
It's
on the
bedtime.
schedule.
It's sleepy time. Good job, kids.
At least you can't prank the beds. Like, everything else might be pranked, but at least the beds are safe. Like, every toilet, every Let
Are
this
they
be a
all
warning.
pranked?
If you do
Yeah.
mischief, if you do mischief,
get what
it's
you
gonna
ask
be
for.
crazy.
Yeah.
I should
Yeah, I
have
think
known.
it's worth saying the schedule is quite powerful. If you
Yeah,
put something
it
in a
is.
slot, the Sims will very likely do it. Some things are more specific than others. So, like, if you wanted a Sim to use a diving board, there's a diving schedule item. But if you want them to more generally do water activities, including diving, there's a water activities one
Yeah.
too. So you have a lot of control over how specific the activity should be for that slot.
Yeah, I can go ahead and show that really quick as well. Like you have the overarching kind of like water activities, or you can just enjoy water slides very specifically. So love that. It's also
Yeah,
nice because there's 5 slots, so you could do like a bunch of them in one slot instead of just like sectioning them out and only having 5.
Yeah. And that's what makes it really flexible. Like, if you don't have all of the specific objects that you were anticipating, they'll find something. Like, that's kind of how we did it as an umbrella factor. Like, they'll find something that fits within that criteria and use the object that's there.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we're getting close to 11 a.m.
And I think we are getting probably pretty
Yeah.
close to... So this is perfect timing with this elimination.
Perfect timing.
Okay. Oh wow! Is it almost noon? I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
Or whatever
Oh,
time
no.
it is.
Don't go to school. Only Bella's going to school because if you're at a getaway, your
Yeah.
school or
Oh,
career
that's
gets
so
paused.
sad. They kicked her out. Just goes.
I know they're like, go to school by yourself.
But they're all good. We'll
All
keep
right.
partying.
We'll go to 11 a.m., see who gets eliminated, and then that might be it for us today. But I've had a lot of fun exploring Adventure Awaits, and I have to be so real with you guys. We barely scratched the surface because I feel like this is a really, like, complicated and not complicated, but complex. Like, there's so much you can do with this new system, which is something I
Yeah.
really enjoy with the Getaway system.
Oh, and I'm so happy you were
I'm
kind of
so-
like flexing it. Yeah, go for it, Jessica.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I'm so excited to see what you guys build with this. Like, genuinely,
yeah.
one of the highest priorities for me when I was like working with folks on the scope of this pack is like making sure that the custom menus are shareable. So I'm really like I'm gonna be there day one, seeing what custom menus you guys put up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think with that, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream here. I think all of our Sims. Oh my God! Do you see all the rotting food? This is, you know what this is reminding me of? What happens when you go to the park and Sims just start grilling? What have we done? We created a mess. Poor Jeb's gonna be cleaning this up for the next
Get those
10 years.
outdoor
I feel
trash
like.
cans, Jeb.
All right. Well, I just wanted to say it has been an absolute pleasure being able to come on here and hang out, check out Adventure Awaits. So I would like to give a huge thank you to both Jill and Jessica for taking time out of their days to come and speak with me and kind of give us some insight onto the pack and the pack development. And I just wanted to give you guys a moment to say anything before we head off. If there's something you wanted to mention, feel free to say it now.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for getting a little unhinged and testing the limits of the pack. This was so much fun to have you join us today and just get to talk about Adventure Awaits. And I will mention, we did have to kind of jump through and race through a couple of parts because, like Jessica was saying, there is so much in this pack. Like, we didn't even go deep on the bow fishing or the kayaking or anything like that. So we're really looking forward to everybody just getting this in their hands.
I want to see the bow fishing.
Yeah. Oh, and
Yeah,
lore.
The lore.
Oh yeah, we didn't even touch on the lore,
Barely.
like the Plumbird and any of that, or the quests for that matter.
Yeah.
Really, I just want to say thank you so much for just your interest in the pack, your continued support of The Sims. Like, we're all super passionate about this game, and this pack in particular, my team has been so excited to work on it. Like, between Life and Death and this pack, I think these are really my two favorite packs to work on, and like the excitement across the team really shows. Like, when you play Papercraft, you're gonna see there's so many more Papercraft objects than you expect. That Santi pouring his heart into it. The Modular playground is Connor's just child from all the way through. Tisha was such a driver for Imaginary Friends. Nikhil is the designer behind Getaways. Again, burnt the midnight oil pretty much like every day for the last month trying to get that thing finished. So there's just so much cool stuff here.
Yeah, I mean, like, I know I can tell that a lot of love went in, and it's lovely to hear, like, all the names of the people who worked on it, and just knowing how many people put their heart and soul into this pack is amazing. And I'm really excited. I'm going to definitely be hopefully getting to experience as many getaways as my mind can imagine in the near future. And I would just like to mention that the lot I built, the summer camp lot will be available on the gallery. So if you want to check that out, my gallery ID is Risshella. So it will be there if you guys would like it. And also, your adventure awaits you on October 2nd when the pack releases. So be sure to get out there. And I can't wait to see the kind of getaways you all decide to make. And yeah, be sure to tag us if you do. But that's going to be it for us today. So I'm going to go ahead and say have a good rest of your morning, evening, or afternoon. And yeah, take care, everyone. Bye.
Thanks, Risshella. Bye.